Back in the 80s, with all of the discord with the HIV/AIDS, the city didn't want anything to do with our community. At WCPC, we had a huge parking lot, so we were able to say, okay, fuck you, City of San Diego, we're going to have our festival as it is. My name is Chris Shaw, and I'm a restaurant owner here in Hillcrest area for the last 40 years. Today we're at Baja Betty's. They're getting ready for opening for lunch. I moved here early on in the mid-70s. It was time for me to get out of the valley and move here to Hillcrest where I could be myself. I mean, the neighborhood to me is Hillcrest. I love the people in it. I love our organizations that support it. Our restaurants have had a part of creating a safe environment for our community, because if you don't feel safe, you're not going to want to go out. It's kind of like our community centers. I know we have the LGBTQ Center, and they've been around and been very supportive all along. But the nightclubs are a place where everybody can go and rally and become involved with each other, good times and bad times. So there was a lot of nightlife for the gay community back then. It was the wild, 80s basically. But then AIDS came along in 82, 83. People didn't know what was going on, and that's when kind of life changed in our community because nobody knew what was going on. It was kind of scary times of who you met, who you went out with. Families weren't allowing their children to come home because they didn't want to affect the other children that were in the household. A lot of gay people were being disowned from their families. The people that were really getting sick, they couldn't work, they couldn't pay their rent, they couldn't do anything. We just had to try to help each other as best we could. And there was always a bucket on the bar with a person's name on it to help them. At the very beginning, it was fundraise, 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 just to help the basic needs of the people that were hurting so bad. And it doesn't matter whether you were trans, lesbian, gay, black, white, you were just all together as one family, trying to overcome. We were all fighting for the same thing, our rights to be gay. In my life, I think that's where I learned how to be a philanthropist. And you give everything that you possibly can. We had to fight for our rights. We had to fight the politicians. We had to fight Ronald Reagan. We had to fight everybody. We all have to work so hard to make sure our community is vibrant and alive. When you go out to Hillcrest, you are part of something bigger. You're just family to everybody. It really is truly family.